And welcome everybody to the Fandom Zone. And tonight I've made my triumphant return. If y'all don't know, I've been kind of spotty with my when I'm going to do my Fandom Zones because I've had some stuff going on. And actually, Perp, I'm getting ready to do a tournament, like a martial arts tournament.
Mm.
Yeah, so I might have like a Cobra Kai thing going
Have kids breaking limbs and shit.
on. No, nothing that serious, but I will probably be out of commission. That's why I have an interview this Saturday with Stig, and it's going to be interesting because it's actually after I get done with the tournament. I'm going hard for first place, so
What's up?
uh, yeah, yeah, and you know that and wanting to spend time with the unicorn who's actually right beside me playing Anthem. So
Mama Bear is trying to get a link. If I'm not mistaken.
oh, I did send a link to our chat, so she should be able to get in. So before we get going, we got Mama Bear here, we got Tommy, Butterfingers, GP, I saw, and Corporal Shepherd. Hi everybody. Welcome to the Fandom Zone. It's good to have you all here tonight. Let's see, I think we got a Mama Bear backstage. What's up, Mama Bear?
Hey,
Hello,
Uh,
hello.
joining us.
Top of the morning.
Hey, Perp.
What up?
it's okay. I'm fashionably late. I noticed that our audience starts picking up about 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Kryptonian people time.
Yep.
Where's
So
PB? Is
Peanut
he
butter
making
cups.
fashionably late.
cheese? He's probably making cheese.
Yeah, he takes his cheese making very seriously.
Here we go.
Making grilled cheese and shit.
So while we're going, let me see. We got 4 people. Everybody, make sure that you share this out. I am doing the same. So yeah, before we get started on these topics, I'm just going through. We got some great stuff for you guys tonight. So it's gonna be fun chat today.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get started, um, how did your time with the squirrel go, Matt?
Oh, I haven't had that interview yet. That's tomorrow, actually.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, my day
Jumping
ahead of
together.
myself.
Mhm.
I guess it's
Yeah.
better to be a day ahead than a day
Yeah. Apparently.
behind. So cool. I'm actually currently now talking to Josiah Rises, so we're supposed to have a interview coming up. So
Right.
What's up?
yeah, I'm really excited. He said let him know a day and a time, so I'm gonna probably schedule that for next Saturday. So exciting going on.
Mm-hmm.
Perp. Before we really dive into it, I think I'm gonna do your article first. So you had brought something up about
Oh.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm glad it's not just me.
Fucking villains. Technical difficulties. The villain has gotten sniped by Superman's lasers. How's everybody doing in the chat? Everybody doing good? Everybody's watched The Mandalorian, ready for episode 2. Who in
No.
the chat got? Who in the chat has Disney Plus right now? How many people are in the chat anyways? Like what? Like 5 people?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I apologize.
Well, I know one person in the chat definitely has Disney Plus. He just showed up.
LB.
Mm-hmm.
LBZ. The lonely one has arrived. I've spoken.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you he's
So,
about to dip. He's about to dip after this first topic. Watch.
no, I think it's a very interesting topic, considering Disney's behind it.
Hey, I watched The Mandalorian. Never said I got Disney Plus to do it. Arr.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
So you able to screen share, son?
Probably not.
Hopefully you get
Zod,
sniped again.
he's going down. Yeah, Timber.
That song is terrible. Please don't sing that song.
Well, I don't have an alternative. And I ain't gonna do Rump Shaker. Sorry. Even though it's on my mind.
Who was Christy? LB? Who was that? What was that? Who you talking about?
Mm.
Is that some what's his face? Politician, one of those guys.
Hey, what's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what happened?
That's so weird. When I switch in between my apps, the mic for this cuts off. So, like, like if I'm typing on Twitter or something, it my mic stops working. I don't know why.
Oh, so you
I,
can't
I,
screenshot.
I think I know who LB's talking about. I see her in chats all the time. There you go.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I feel you. I feel you. So you just reading the article off, or we trying to?
Yeah. We'll read the article off because I can't screen share. Let me see. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Just
good.
trying.
All right. I think I figured this out. All right. So the first article that I have is Disney is developing a new live action Dragon Ball with a Asian cast. So this is pretty intriguing. I don't know.
I think it's it might be a rumor. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if like how true this is, but I feel like I saw the article, but who knows? It's just still interesting to talk about.
Yeah, we got this covered. So who knows how legitimate their sources are. So according to sources close to we got this covered, the same ones who told us the House of Mouse was developing an Aladdin sequel, which we know to be true. The studio's next big venture is apparently the film will live action adaptation of the beloved Japanese anime series Dragon Ball. Apparently, the film will feature an exclusive Asian cast and operate with a very big budget, meaning that the execs think this could be the beginning of a blockbuster franchise. For those unfamiliar with the Japanese show, widespread popularity has made it a cultural icon that continues to captivate viewers to this day. The episodes have thus far spanned 15 movies, 2 specials, 3 sequels series, collectible trading cards, various action figures, numerous soundtracks, several companion books, over 148 video games, among other things. Most of this content has been released in Japan, though the show's fan base is spread throughout the world. In fact, Dragon Ball is one of the top 20 highest grosses media franchise of all time, having hauled over 20 billion in total revenue as of this last year. While it's currently unknown whether the movie is based around the original show or a sequel to the series Dragon Ball Z, either one is likely to draw a huge crowd. A live adaptation, if done correctly, would definitely be another massive hit for Disney, but whether they can actually get it right remains to be seen. In any case, we'll bring you more details as they pour in. So,
See, I told you we already lost LB. He probably muted us.
Oh yeah,
Threw
he was just
right.
so excited at the news.
He threw his mouse and everything. It's like, I'm tired of foolishness.
so here's my thing. I feel like Dragon Ball has a curse on it since that horrid movie. Like I feel like that
That
movie
should
was
not be
so
named.
terrible.
Do not talk. Don't say the name. Just just that movie, that Dragon Ball movie, that shall not be named. Treat it like Voldemort.
A lot of those movies along those lines though just don't work out.
No, I gotta say, out of every horrid adaptation for anime I've seen, that movie that shall not be named is probably the worst of all time.
Worse than Last Airbender?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't even watch the movie. I just know. I just like as soon as I saw Goku with a book, I was like, nah, this ain't Dragon Ball. You know how people have been saying like, oh, that's not Star Wars. No, this ain't Dragon Ball.
Did they get his name right?
Yeah, but Goku has never
already better than and it's already better than Last Airbender.
Like
no,
I don't understand.
Last Airbender was boring and whatnot. M. Night Shyamalan at least had a few things in that movie he did get right. Dragon Ball got nothing right. Like nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing. That movie was terrible.
It's crazy how like these people be fucking up anime movies because it's like you got the whole screenplay like right there. Like you just use that as, reference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Because even the dude just recently came out, the guy that made Dragon Ball Evolution, the movie that shall not be named. He came out and said like, yeah, my bad. I didn't know nothing about Dragon Ball. You wait 10 years to say that shit.
Yeah. So,
but like, it's definitely possible. Like, I was thinking about it. They're probably going to have to cut some corners because there's a lot of like story in certain characters in each saga, to where like you have to kind of like cram it down to like at least 2.5 hours. You can't do like a 2.5 hour Dragon Ball movie. It has to be at least 2.5 hours.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that movie was about an hour and some change.
Yeah, no.
Now, see, this is where, when I read this article, something interesting struck me. This is where diversity should win. When they said Disney wants to do an all Asian cast, this is like the first time I actually agree with the mentality that they have. Like, you're already starting off good, guys.
Just get the people from the raid to do like the choreography and stuff, and get some of those actors, some of the up and coming people from like that are doing the martial arts movies. It could happen. Yes, LB, we're starting to stream. I'll talk about anime, because it's lit.
But yeah,
GP. The Dragon Ball Evolution is an abomination. That is definitely not cinema. Not even a popcorn flick. That is something you give to your kid if you want to punish them and be like, you're grounded. You have to watch this the whole time, like you're on punishment. Goku has never in his life picked up a book.
Yeah, the character designs were terrible. The movie in general was awful. It was a god awful mess.
Like, have you seen those fan made Dragon Ball movies? Those were pretty well done, and they were low
Yeah,
budget and whatnot.
Well,
yeah,
anything
and
fan made is bound to be better than something Hollywood made.
You said what?
Anything fan made is bound to be better than something Hollywood made. Because at least then you know that they're sticking to the original lore.
Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of sad too. Because you know, I'm not against fan fiction stuff and whatnot. Like, it's just it's just like damn, it's like Hollywood really don't can't get it right sometimes.
When you want scary fan fiction, you got to go into the supernatural stuff.
But
That's
If Disney
that
were
stuff gets
to
weird.
get if Disney were to get it right, like this could be a home run for them, another big franchise for them that they can do.
Well, first step in getting it right, don't let M. Night Shyamalan near it. He'll
Facts.
change his
yeah, M.
name.
Night Shyamalan, I don't think is a bad director when he sticks to doing other things.
He
Not,
killed off Bruce Willis. I'm more pissed about that than Last Airbender.
nah,
And you
I'm
don't
not. I actually love that, to tell you the
and
truth.
you don't
Uh,
necessarily have the characters look like Goku. Like nobody's hair looks like Goku's hair. Like you don't have to do that. Like just have somebody with regular hair or have them be bald or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? Just get their personality right. That's it. But
yeah, so,
I always thought we'd get a Naruto movie before a Dragon Ball because it just seems like Naruto's a little bit it seems like that would be a little bit easier to do.
well, I
'Cause,
mean, we've definitely got an Akira movie coming. So,
yeah, one of these days.
no, from what I heard, yeah, gotten greenlit. Leonardo DiCaprio is talking about.
Bud,
Uh,
can you see the chat?
yes.
Okay. Could you have a note from LB?
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna write that.
Why would you want to kiss a trash can?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, kissing a trash can.
I imagine it's a friendly criticism on the starting topic.
Hey man, if you don't like that, hey, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Some people like anime, LB.
Yeah, I talk. I like to start things off on different topics. Sometimes sometimes I'll start things off with the main one. Sometimes I will go backwards and work my way back, depending on who we got on the panel. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this because I found it interesting. It's not just the anime aspect, but it's Disney in general, looking like they're trying to get their hands into a little bit of everything. So I'd be curious to see who that Disney would get to direct it, and and if it's true and they're looking to make this a franchise, it'll be interesting. Like, what are they going to try to do? Like a Marvel thing, capitalize like that?
Yeah, I would
And if
assume
they could do
so.
that successfully, they're probably gonna dive more into anime. It's just interesting Disney being the ones talking about doing this. Then again,
Yeah, because
you
anime right now is at an all time high. It's just like why not capitalize on it? Because like the superhero stuff is always going to be there, but you know people are looking for the next big thing. And I think that's anime is going to end up being the next big thing. With Alita Battle Angel, not like it didn't. You know, a lot of people enjoyed that movie and are waiting for a sequel, and some people probably don't even know that it's based off of anime and stuff and whatnot. And then you got the Avatar: Last Airbender coming back and whatnot. So you got
Seriously?
yeah, Netflix is bringing it back. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
LB's in denial. He lives under a rock.
No, he
No,
likes
I
those
mean,
chick flick shows like Bachelor and whatnot.
I gotta, I got to give it to them. They are going into, whether you like it or not is not the thing that I'm highlighting. The thing that I'm highlighting is it's interesting. Disney is getting into every facet that it can. So, that's the point. Like, it doesn't matter what you like or dislike about anime. I find it interesting that Disney themselves is acknowledging that they want a piece of it. So there's got to be some kind of relevance to it.
They'd be stupid not to.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, if a big company like that is going for it, granted, they're going for the most well-known franchise. They're going for Dragon Ball, but I'm willing to bet that they want to see if they can get it to hit. And if they can get it to hit, how many other things you've never heard of will Disney be trying to bring out?
Oh, Dragon
Because
Ball
that's
has
what they did
stuff
with
that stood the test.
Marvel.
Like they could have gone either Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball will has a better chance of bringing in the male crowd.
And
Yeah,
not to mention,
I
too,
would.
it's more well-known.
Yeah, I would love My Hero Academia movie because I think that would kill. That's
Mhm.
but it's just like the designs and stuff would be really wacky and stuff like some of the designs that they go for. So that would be kind of hard to pull off. But something like Dragon Ball, you could easily do.
Mhm.
Like all the Marvel movies that I've seen over the past years now, it's just like, yo, it's possible. It just takes the right person to do it.
And, this is interesting because I know I could hear LB being like, talking about, yeah, y'all talk about anime, but it's not the anime that I want to highlight here, even though I like anime. Perp, you like anime. Max, I'm assuming you like anime.
Of course.
And that's not what intrigues me. What intrigues me is that whether you like or hate it, I find it fascinating that Disney seems to be wanting to get their hands in everything. Like, and you can say that something is not good, but I'll put it to you this way: Disney doesn't touch anything that they don't think they can get money from.
Mhm.
If they think that they could get money from something, then they will. And it's really, really, really intriguing, because Perp, we do get this pushback, like, some people, they either really watch anime or they don't. It's like never really a middle ground.
Yes, some people never had a childhood like a lonely man, so you wouldn't know.
But why I'm bringing it up is because we've been talking. I'm trying to stick with this, my overarching topic, which is that Disney Plus, Disney, uh, you know, the regular Disney, whatever they call their animated section with Frozen and all that bullshit. Uh, Disney in general has been making moves to make more and more money. And it's kind of
Hmm.
interesting that people are like, oh, no, anime, that's whack, blah, blah, blah. But Disney is wanting to capitalize on that. Why? Because they see money to be made in it. So
Hold
it's
on,
interesting.
hold on,
That's also because like
LB.
Dragon.
I said you probably you didn't have a childhood. That's why you don't like anime, pretty much. That's all good. You've been
Dragon Ball is
forgiven.
practically pop culture at this point.
Yeah, it's huge.
Mhm.
Like when Dragon Ball Super was going on, like the last few episodes, there was certain cities in like Mexico and different parts of the world where they're literally going into their city and watching Dragon Ball on a huge big screen. I would love to done that in like New York or something like that. Like imagine watching Dragon Ball in Times Square or something like that.
Oh
That'd be
yeah, the
crazy.
big screen. That'd be. The Titantron. That'd be...
I was in these streets. Trapping out snacks. Trapping snacks.
Oh my. No, but and that's an interesting topic. I thought it was interesting to bring up, seeing as to we've been on this Disney doing their streaming service and all this other stuff. It's interested to see what they're putting their hands into.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Disney doesn't have those, like the Spirited Away and like was it House Castle, something Castle, all those movies and whatnot. Those are all going to be on HBO Max.
Okay, I see the message, GP. I don't feel comfortable saying that.
Switching between my different screens on my phone is... you bastard. Okay. Let me see if I could see what he brought up. Let's see. At General Phantoms, Zod's Phantom Zone, please read out a message from Sharon the Dragon. Quit touching my ball. LOL. Oh, that's hilarious. And then Butterfinger replied, GP, ballsy joke.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So, anyways, so it's getting interesting. Wanted to bring up something that I've been following quite a bit, is the Batman. I'm really excited about this movie. We've had it announced that what's his face?
Robert
playing
Pattinson?
the Joker. Yes. Thank you.
Robert Pattinson's the Batman.
And Patterson is the Batman. And now we've confirmed that Andy Serkis is going to be Alfred. Which, yeah, I think that is a phenomenal choice. I don't know why. When they said that, sometimes when you hear an actor, like when they announced Jeremy Irons, I said, okay, I can see him as an Alfred. And then they announced Andy Serkis, and I'm like, he just got that look, like that butler look. Like,
he's gonna be a fairly not like a super old Alfred, because like even though this is gonna be a younger Batman, so he's probably gonna be an Alfred in his 40s, 50s, or something like that, 40s most likely, or 50s or whatever. However old Andy Serkis is now, but
don't be saying 40s is old.
Established.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not there, but I'm rounding that bet. I'm getting close. So the rumors were indeed true, and Andy Serkis will be playing Alfred in the Batman. Following on from reports early November, Matt Reeves has taken to his Twitter account.
Check the back room.
Oh, hold on. Right. What's up, Proper?
Mr. Justin.
Ew.
He's muted.
He's just speechless.
He's so excited to be here. He doesn't even know what to say.
There's just no words.
Okay, well, I'll continue reading my article.
Yeah, go ahead.
So following on the reports in November, Matt Reeves has taken to his Twitter account to confirm that Andy Serkis will be playing Alfred Pennyworth in the Batman.
Cool.
Was that proper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
Good. Yeah, so Serkis and Reeves worked together previously on Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War of the Planet of the Apes, which more than likely led to further collaboration, considering that Serkis is currently in pre-production on Venom 2 for Sony. He is very busy the few months ahead. How Serkis will balance the two projects remains to be seen. As the Batman continues to inch closer, the cast is filling out with Robert Pattinson as Batman, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Paul Dano as the Riddler, Jeffrey Wright finally being confirmed as Commissioner Gordon, and newcomer Jamie Lawson in what is reportedly an original role as a politician named Bella. There is more cast to fill out, and of course, the introduction of the Batsuit and the Batmobile. It is scheduled to hit theaters June 25th, 2021.
2021 is going to be stacked.
And Kristen Stewart is Batman's love interest.
No.
Kristen Stewart is not on the cast listing.
Seriously?
Thanks, Gingy.
Yeah.
Did you just whoosh?
Yeah, I got your joke. I'm trying to forget Twilight. Okay, I got dragged to fucking movies. Is like
You're
the
no
worst.
fun, Zod.
They
no
weren't
fun.
they weren't even a real couple. They were only a couple when
You're
one of the
taking
Twilight
it
movies
seriously. I
coming
was
out.
trying to joke. Like, just
Oh, I take
okay.
it deadly seriously because Kristen Stewart was my Brie Larson before Brie Larson, and then like she took
That's
a back
hilarious.
seat.
She's not as terrible as she leads off.
Oh my God, she is like
Not all the time.
every role she plays. I want to kill myself. I'm sad. Oh, I'm a warrior who wants to kill themselves and is sad.
All of
Oh,
them.
now I'm a
Really?
strong, independent woman who wants to kill herself and shave her
And
head
now I'm
bald.
Joan Jett. Okay, yeah. But, okay, I get you. I get you.
She is like
I'm not
she's
here to
such
argue
a,
that.
how the fuck she gets roles just boggles my mind because she was the inventor of not emoting. Like before we got the great Brie Larson, Kristen Stewart was the absolute like master of having one stupid shitty look.
Yeah.
Now her and Brie Larson are in like close competition to see who can hold
This is
the
weird because I have
bitch
a
face
friend who absolutely is in love with Kristen Stewart and everything that she.
Oh dear God!
Your friend needs a checkup.
Wait, my what?
Your friend needs a checkup from the neck up in that case.
No, he's fine. Yeah, if anything, it's fun to banter with him and argue because he's open-minded. So
Okay.
No, that's good. That's good. To
I think
be,
it's I think it's a I think with him and like like he likes Kristen Stewart, he likes Daisy Ridley for some reason. I don't know why. They're attractive, and he just likes movies. He just likes them.
Like,
I don't know why.
like-
I don't know why, but let's get off this. What you were saying
but
about
here's the thing. Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley.
Daisy.
Ridley. Oh,
Say it
I
five
was
times
hold
fast.
up.
Daisy Ridley. Oh,
You
Daisy
sons of a bitch.
Ridley. You sons of a bitches. Oh my God. It gets worse and worse. Okay,
Yeah,
now
that one was on purpose. Anyways, like I was
Sons of a
saying, the
bitches.
difference is
wow.
with her is that outside of Star Wars, like she seems like a pretty down to earth person. Kristen Stewart and
Wait, she was in Star Wars? What?
Daisy Ridley,
No.
yeah.
Oh, no, never mind.
yeah, you're bae.
Ignore what I just said.
Like she seems like pretty level headed and nice outside of Star Wars, right? The thing that
It's big.
like Brie Larson and Kristen Stewart are both cunts outside of like their respective franchise. Like Kristen
What?
Stewart's a cunt in the movies and she's a cunt outside of the movies. She's like very man hating.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, who?
I did an article on her. She
Who?
talked about how guys in the
Wait,
industry didn't
hold on. Brie or
understand
Kristen Stewart?
both of them, but Kristen Stewart, yes.
You wrote an article on her?
Yes, I wrote an article on her. No, I read an article on her. It was actually
You said
one of the
wrote.
articles
You
I
said
read
you
before
wrote an
Charlie's
article.
Angels.
You said you wrote an article.
I
Did
said
he
I
not?
read an article. Don't
Did he
twist
not?
my words.
Did he not?
No.
No, you said
No.
you wrote an article.
Twist his own words.
I'm not twisting anything.
No, that's my point. Zod twists his own words.
All right, but
I wrote an article
the
on
point, the point is that Kristen Stewart is kind of in the same direction of Brie Larson, especially now with Charlie's Angels and all the shit
We
she's
put
been
this
saying.
joke into something else. Let's get off it.
But anyways, yeah, we deviated from the main topic, which was Batman. So I'm thinking that this is shaping up to be good. What do you guys think about this new Batman coming out?
I think it's gonna be amazing.
I'm hoping they link it with the Joker, honestly.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I don't think they'll link it with the Joker.
No, Joker's one and done. It's it.
No, that's definitely. I don't think it's one and done. It's gonna
$1 billion Joker. What?
Yeah.
How did we get here? It's amazing.
Because people like good movies.
That was a rhetorical question.
But yeah, it's a pretty stacked cast. So just gotta wait for the trailer, see what.
Yeah, but you know what?
Do.
You know what? Suicide Squad was a stack cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's different, no.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's different now that you saw it.
Yeah.
It could easily be like, oh my god, Matt Reeves' Batman was such a joke.
Yeah, but in the same respect, everyone expected Batfleck to be a joke.
They expected what?
Batfleck.
He had a small part in Suicide Squad, though.
Still,
but it's not.
I remember when they announced Batfleck, everyone went up in arms.
That's what always happens when they any type of casting. They always get up in arms. Like, remember when Heath Ledger was cast as Joker? Nobody liked that.
Oh my god! Yep, they were like, he was in
Michael
10 Things I Hate About You.
Joker.
You know what I'm saying?
Or even more so, when Mark Hamill was announced to be the Joker, voice the Joker, no one believed it.
Well, no one knew about it.
He's got his Joker voice from playing the trickster.
Not too many. The Mace, like, people didn't know about it. It wasn't like headline news or anything, was it?
Well, you got to remember too, though, the social media landscape was different.
Yeah. Not everyone knew, but when people found out,
we had this thing called E.T. It was a TV show that we used to watch.
Oh, Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much your source of entertainment news.
Like, the movie.
No, I remember the movie
we had this
too.
thing called E.T. I'm like, that has nothing to do with.
Happy to hear you've heard of that movie, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, they had a whole re-release in 2002. I remember that, wanting to see it, and then I never got to see it. And then I saw it on VHS. I'm like, wait, this is at my grandparents' house the whole time? I could have seen it? What the hell?
Okay, at least you saw it. Okay, good.
I saw it. I mean, I didn't fall in love with it like everyone else did, but I thought it was okay. It was fine. Fine looking at the turd alien. He looks like a turd. Does he not? Looks like something that appeared in the toilet.
I had an E.T. stuffy. Come on.
It looks like something that would appear in my toilet if it had eyes.
He's not Mr. Hanky. Come on.
He looks like it's more like a Thanksgiving poo.
But I think Robert Pattinson's Batman's gonna be pretty good. There's a reason why they chose him over whoever else was in line.
Anyone seen Lighthouse? with him in it.
Yeah, Lighthouse. He was dope in Lighthouse, and he's definitely starting to get his weight up too. So everybody that's been complaining like, oh, he's too skinny to be Batman, blah blah blah.
No, Christopher Reeve was too skinny to be Superman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look
I agree
how that worked
100%
out.
with that. And no one ever said anything about it. It's gonna depend on the performance. Remember when the Joker was first announced? I'm gonna go on record as saying this. You can track my videos back to when they first announced Joker. Everybody was bitching. I even have a video of why entitled "Why I Think This Is Going to Be the Best Joker." And
Oh, did you?
Yep, I did a
Wanna-
live stream because
wanna
people were
link
coming
it?
out saying how they thought the movie was going to be crap and they didn't think Joaquin Phoenix could be the Joker. Were there
some
not
people-
tons of articles about that and videos being made and people saying, I don't think this is going to be a good Joker film?
There are people that think this is a mediocre Joker film. Like, it wasn't the Joker that they wanted. Like, we got a school shooter Joker, which I kind of disagree with. But
I vehemently
everybody.
disagree with that.
Maybe not the best day to pull that turn of phrase.
Oh, yeah, probably not. But
Man.
you know what I mean. But that it would inspire people.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's if we're worried about bad timing and stuff, we wouldn't be talking about this every day because this happens every day, literally every day. And seriously, it's like there's a tragedy every other second. So being able to say like, oh, we can't say something on a certain day.
But that particular turn of phrase. I mean, come on.
Oh, okay, okay.
Even,
that particular turn of phrase,
even,
okay. All right.
It was even on my news. So.
Okay, no. You're talking about the turn of phrase. Okay, cool. Then.
Yes, that particular turn of phrase.
Okay, maybe not. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no matter how we choose to word it, the
typical white shooter. There you go.
There you go.
But the point is,
that makes it better.
That
a little,
even if you don't. Well, yeah, because now we're talking about straight white males. So
yeah, we're allowed to talk about that. Imagine, like, no one. What if? Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Okay, I will. What if the Joker was cast as a black guy?
I'd be front and center.
What if he was? What would they do? They would have nothing.
He'd be O-Dog.
What?
He'd be O-Dog.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, now it feels awkward. Go on.
But yeah, the point we were
saying, like, no one would be saying like, oh, like whatever. There would be no outrage like this.
If they cast Joker as a black guy, there would be outrage, just like there was with people.
There would be outrage
when they were talking about casting Magneto. Yeah,
Joker's not black. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but the critics would love it.
The critics would love it. Everyone else would hate it, and it would just be just like Magneto all over again.
Is Magneto a black woman or something now?
No, they were talking about what if they were talking about making Magneto a black guy, and
okay. I thought it was a gender swap thing. Okay.
I honestly don't have an issue with that, considering their characters are based off of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. So it's like
he's actually Jewish.
But I'm saying their ideal.
His whole story arc is about.
I know because because of
behind the character.
It was because of the times that they when he created those characters. They based it off Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, but he based it like their origins off, you know, the whole like World War II stuff and all that.
You were talking about their like perception of how they rule things. That's why they're they are rivals in a way.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like I
think-
would be against that.
I think the problem you would run into is the fact that there's two sides to this. I don't know how I exactly feel about that. I'm a fan of the original Magneto, but I mean, if you're gonna update Magneto, I don't see a problem with going to Black Angle because of who they talked about casting. I think would be a great choice. And he's not really black; he's more Colombian.
Okay,
Angle.
hold up. On that, I'm gonna read GP's joke. Oh, just give me a
PB is
second.
here in the chat.
No, yeah, PB is kicking around in the chat. Generation
Get the fuck
Productions
in here.
at Justin Proper. Then he would be all black, purple, and white. Black
Huh?
Joker would go down as the best gangster in the hood. You dig, dog? Haha.
Hilarious.
LOL jokes. It's on the screen.
You have failed decent TV viewing, Tommy. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Because you never heard of entertainment.
Entertainment.
I have. E.T. I was making like jokes and parallels about like if I was a kid, I would have thought of that. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
PB drive.
Obi is trying to make a face, I guess.
Terrence,
what if we
what's up?
race swap Zod
not.
and Burp? Who's
I'm
okay
not.
with that? What the fuck?
There
And
you go.
what's up,
Hey, Terrence.
Terrence? Great to see you, buddy. Wish I understood how this worked. I'd send you a link. I don't know how to do this.
Are
on my
you
phone.
on?
You don't know how to send people links?
Not
Yes,
Terrence.
sir.
I'm on my phone.
It's a lot.
Copy and paste?
No,
To where?
I got to do it through his email because he doesn't have a Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. See what happens when you swipe
Generation
down.
Generation Productions again. Justin Proper. Justin Proper. Oh, wait, Joker can't be black because then he would be Batman. Laugh out loud jokes.
That's actually funny.
That was good.
that was good.
So yeah, the point being is talking about this Batman. I am going to keep my optimism like I did for the Joker, and it paid off. Now I was optimistic for Birds of Prey, and my faith in that is dying.
It's not out yet. It's not out yet, so there's still a chance.
Oh, but I mean,
I still
man, at this point, I've seen enough.
I think it's still possible that Birds of Prey could possibly be a sleeper hit. Like, like it'd be that case where you see the trailer, it looks bad, but then when you go to see the movie, it's really actually not that bad.
Oh, like a sleeper hit? Oh.
Yeah.
Dr.
you remember
Sleep
how-
Okay.
might be like a
I'm
sleeper
conflicted because clearly the emancipation of Harley Quinn is, and her talking about like in the trailer when she says that all of these people, Mr. J and everyone underestimates her, but she's Harley
hit.
freaking Quinn.
Mr.
Like that's a clear jab at the male thing and using the whole emancipation. I mean, I see the play that they're going for. Now, I'm really conflicted because Obi-Wan's in it. And I just went to see Dr. Sleep, and I'm here to tell you that was a fucking phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
the
Thank
role.
you. Better than The Shining.
No, it's
But
not.
let's not go
part
crazy.
of their
I think
but that's
they work
part
in
of their
tandem.
whole story arc. is the fact that they go in and out of the relationship all the time.
Mats, you know I'm a fan of source material as
Mhm.
much as anyone else. I know the story arc, and I get what you're saying, but it's just the way that they're wording it and marketing it feels
Birds
like
of
something
gay.
more.
It might be. That's what I'm saying. It might be on purpose. When we go to see the movie, they might just be making fun of all this stuff that's going on in movies. We don't know.
Nah.
I hope so. I mean, I'm still gonna see it. It's got her hyenas. I want to see how the hyena looks.
That's an excellent question.
Birds of gay.
PB, send him the link, you son of a bitch, if you can't be in here.
PB, just get on.
He's driving
That's what you
apparently.
said. All right.
Send it on Hangouts, Zod.
I can't, you fucker. I'm on my phone. I don't know how it works.
Ugh. How did you even get this to work?
I switched to desktop mode. And it worked.
You should just go back to the dojo.
I can't.
Can you do it for when we regroup in April? For Cobra Kai season 3?
Oh God, who knows where I'll be when we do that? I probably have a laptop or something.
No, just go back in there. Like so your boss literally looked through the security cameras and was like, "What have you been doing at night
Yeah.
for the past year?" Almost. That's 8 months you've been streaming here. And what did you say?
I said sometimes in life.
You literally said sometimes in life?
No, I didn't say shit. I said, you said you can't do that. This is a business. And I said, okay.
Even though you were like sleeping in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, yep. That's
So you are the janitor.
no.
Then explain the fucking mop. What was the mop doing in the back?
Just because I teach, don't you watch
Peed?
like the original Kung
I
Fu?
peed? What the fuck? You peed in the mop? What are you, Justin Bieber? Jesus Christ. Peed
No,
in the
I
mop
said
bucket.
just because
The-
I
the mop
teach.
was-
Where do you get
the mop-
pee from?
You
the
said
I
mop-
said
the mop-
just because I teach
Oh,
doesn't mean
teach. Oh.
yes, doesn't mean that I don't have to put in my work. Part of the work is
Mhm.
cleaning.
In reality,
Janitor.
the mop was pre-unicorn.
It's like saying you're a stormtrooper, but you're a space plumber. Now we see.
Okay, well, you can spar me and see if I'm if I showing this or not.
You did.
Zod,
You did
Zod,
break a.
is
Didn't
this
you
is this
break
a
a brick on
Kryptonian
your
friend of yours?
channel? No, you broke a brick on your channel, didn't you? Or a board with your head.
Yes.
Can we see it?
What?
Like can we, what's the what was it called? Like when was this?
Oh, it was my my 100th episode. Or no.
300. Oh, it was your 300
the
stream.
300 game, yes.
Is it still available publicly?
It should be,
Who
unless
is
I
the
took it off. I don't
puncture?
remember. I was pretty
Okay.
drunk.
I will mute this and go watch it.
So, anyways, yeah. It would be okay.
Thank you, Tommy.
It'll be interesting to see what's gonna go on with this movie. I think that was the whole point. Is it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Birds of Prey, with Batman, all that, and I am excited about this.
What's your thoughts on the official release date of Black Adam? Since that got posted today, so
Yeah, I'm enthusiastically optimistic. I watch everything with The Rock. So I mean, The Rock has Black Adam. I'm super excited.
and then the release date is right around Christmas, so that's gonna be interesting.
I think that it's very ballsy to go for that Christmas time slot. But if everyone remembers, I've been saying someone needs to go for that slot because I don't feel like there's competition there.
I think Avatar 2 comes out that year too in December, which I don't know how that's gonna do. I don't think people are gonna. I don't think people are gonna care enough. There's gonna be people that love the first movie that are definitely gonna go see this, but I don't. I don't know.
It's been too long since the first movie.
Yeah,
it's not going to have the same pull as it would,
Yeah, those trailers are gonna have to really sell people. Yeah, like they're gonna have to blow people's minds away with that.
Here's the thing. Who the fuck remembers the first Avatar? I remember it because I was pissed.
I remember it because I had a coworker that would go on about it non-frigging stop.
Oh, I remember that very well. It was a great show on Nickelodeon.
What? No, different Avatar.
I didn't know Thomas was in here.
Oh, the Smurfs, you mean? Okay.
Wait, who's Tom? Whoa, what's up? We are talking about Space Smurfs.
Space Smurfs, that's hilarious.
No, like Avatar, like, I mean, when you really break it down, I'm so glad that we're in a completely new year because I think it is not going to be as hyped as it would have been. I think he waited too long. And I really hope this fucking thing bombs. I don't want any more blue people. And he's talking about 5 fucking movies if this is successful. Ugh.
I mean, I wouldn't want it to bomb because he did put some work into it. I give him credit for that. That's pretty interesting that he wanted to just work with all these sequels back to back and then release them. So I do hope it does good, but I just don't think people are going to really care about it.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that James Cameron is very in touch with the times. That was clear by his choices in Terminator. Because remember, it was his idea to kill John Connor. Sorry, spoiler if anyone wants to see that piece of shit movie. But I mean, let's be real. If he was more involved with that film, then we were led to believe.
Your maker is in the chat.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that he's up. And Patriarch is back.
Wake me up as soon as you get to the exciting part.
Savage.
Well, yeah,
ever groundbreaking but never satisfying. What was the thing that you did a while ago? Your tagline or something? It's the ever groundbreaking but never satisfying. Leak.
You son of a bitch.
That's the only part I remember because I could twist it like that.
that outro, that outro intro, that's very iconic, very nostalgic.
Yes.
It is. It is.
You better bring that back on the Cobra Kai stream. It's the
For you, I will bring that back.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, being that PB doesn't want to show up, I guess we're gonna have to talk about my last topic, which is Star Wars. So he's just gonna have to like go another day without talking Star Wars.
PB talked about Star Wars earlier. I think.
Shut up, proper. I'm trying to get him in. You're ruining it.
PB's too
If you
busy
say
eating
Star
cheese.
Wars 3 times,
I was going to say,
He
that's
will-
not your last topic.
That will
actually, yeah.
Stucky?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
you're
I was
right.
reading through that
Yeah.
article. I don't know if I really want to. I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay,
It's
so we're
scary.
not doing another topic. Okay, good night, folks.
Just kidding.
Just
Yeah.
kidding, folks. We're not really going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, go on. Lee Cole, can you tell an embarrassing story in the chat,
No,
please?
no, we will not, because last time I timed out, my dad tried to tell an embarrassing story.
I
So
will.
let's not do
will,
that again.
No,
I will time out my own father.
If you do, I will screenshot what he said and post it on the internet. No, let him say what he wants. He created you.
And that's well and good, but my personal life stays personal.
Oh, like if you pee
You're on
your
the
pants
internet.
one time, come on.
You're on the internet. Nothing stays personal. Nothing's
Like
private.
if you
Oh,
peed your
there's-
pants when you were 7, come on.
you
Like
shit yourself when you're 10 years old.
Well,
it,
who
that-
hasn't?
I didn't. Like, I was 9.
Why don't I believe you?
I was 9, but not 10. I was done by 10. Grew out of that.
All right, so
I want to hear about this Avengers thing.
5 minutes. He says, "Yeah, that's right. I created you. It took me and your mom 5 minutes."
That is funny as hell. That's hilarious. You should definitely do a Phantom Talks with your pops, yo. That'd be
If I could do a grandparents react to Cecil, you could do a fandom talk.
yeah,
You know what? Hey, you know what? You're gonna someday. You're gonna wish that you did it.
Yep.
It's better that
No.
you do it in the slight offset that you regret it. But
hey,
Zod.
Zod.
We're only here on this earth for so long, so you may as well make the best of it. Have him on the next fandom talks.
Hey, Zod, at least your father talks to you. So, you're lucky.
Yeah, I need a Ouija
No,
board to
no,
talk to my dad.
my
He
dad,
doesn't talk
my
to you
dad.
at all. He would realize he just messages you on the stream. Like it's. Oh no, but what were you saying? I'm sorry.
But no, my dad is a good guy, and I'm actually going to visit him. So,
Live stream.
oh, I will be
Seriously.
live streaming there. It will be on my birthday and the 2 days after. So.
When's your birthday?
The 17th.
Oh, 3
Of
days.
this month?
Of December.
Okay.
Oh, you say the 17th? Like,
Yeah, we're currently in November.
Oh, I just thought I was legendary enough for I dropped the 17th and you guys knew.
yeah, we thought we knew because we thought it was 3 days.
What a
Don't
great
say, oh, it's on the 17th. Of like, no one, unless it's the 18th. Like, obviously, it means next month, perhaps. But even then, it's just like, oh, it was yesterday. I'm so sorry. We missed it. Happy belated. But no, you don't. You just say the month.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so Matt, you really want me to read
Yeah.
this about
No,
the Avengers?
hold on. I've been requested to read something from the chat. From the patriarch. He is lucky me and his mom take care of his ass.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the article.
Yes, I do want you to read the article.
Okay, why do I have a feedback?
Not a clue.
Like, PB, no, you get rid of his wrench if he's not going to come on. So I can time him out. If you
Time out
come on,
me.
you should if he's not willing to come on.
Okay, I'll also read this one for you. We love him.
Okay,
but
don't
we
actually do that.
But we love him. He is a great son.
Oh, well, thank you.
There you go.
That ruins my villainous. All right.
Tommy, what's wrong with Zod?
All the more reason.
That's a good question. Let's read the article.
Okay, so I can't even believe I'm reading this.
Read it.
Stucky Explained how Avengers Endgame destroyed a popular fan theory about Bucky and Steve.
Stucky?
Just
Is
keep
that
reading.
supposed to be Steve Rogers and Bucky like Stucky?
Yeah.
What?
So
Stucky
you know
how?
there's
Stucky
Raylo.
where? What? Stucky?
Yes. So
Can you
there
share
are
the
people
article?
out there. Yes, this is an article. This is a legit
Yeah, we
article.
know it's an article.
Oh my god.
Thank you for that relevant information. Where
So
is this article? Let me rephrase that.
Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes have one of the closest relationships in
Bucky's
the
Barnes.
MCU.
Oh God! All right.
They have they've inspired several fan theories, with some even hoping they would move into romantic territory. Who the hell said, you know what? I'd love to have Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes just go at it. That's my dream.
That's not even the weirdest, ship I've heard. Okay.
It's pretty
Again,
weird.
I'm in the
I'm a fan of
supernatural
Cap,
fandom.
okay? This is horrifying for me.
I'm in the supernatural fandom. I've heard of a lot weirder, ships.
Yes, I've heard your weird ass
I've
circles.
heard.
And not my weird ass. I was shipping Gabriel and Rowena.
I've
I
seen,
feel
I've
like
seen the Harry
I've
Potter
heard Dean and
shit that goes on.
all sorts of weird shit.
Ugh.
I've seen
feel
the
like
Harry Potter Draco stuff. It's
I feel like that whole shipping shit started with Naruto and Sasuke, yo, because that shit got really weird with that shit. I was like, bro.
if you want a weird shipping, I'll show you a picture.
No.
Okay, let's continue before we go down this rabbit hole, okay? Viewers can't get enough of the powerful duo. Here's what we know about the relationship fans have dubbed Stucky. Keep going, Zod. You're a professional.
No, you're
Viewers met. Viewers met Steve and Bucky in 2000's Captain America: The First Avengers, when the pair were introduced as best friends. The chemistry between the two impressed everyone, and since then, fans have continued to root for the couple, insisting that they would make a perfect romance. Fans called the couple Stucky, and over 50,000 fan fiction stories about the two appeared all over the internet. Unfortunately, despite fans insisting they'd be a perfect gay couple, Endgame put an end to the theory. Steve went back to live with Peggy instead of happily ever after with Bucky. Who the
These names are suspect. Peggy,
Oh,
Bucky.
the Marvel comic or the MCU has been incorporating more LGBTQ plus ZYX. Oh, I'm sorry, I added those characters into the storylines over the last few years, but they're still sorely
AAIP.
lacking when it comes to gay main characters. Chris Evans, who plays Steve, gave fans his insight into the Stucky relationship during the Ace Comic Con in Chicago.
Stucky.
I'll never get over that. That's just hilarious.
Stucky. Can you share the link to this article, please?
Yes, I will. Actually, it's in the Bridge Crew. You got just go up, you'll see it.
Stucky, because I can share
Now,
it.
now with Sam and
my
Bucky, it's going to be called Smucky. They're going to want Smucky now.
Yeah.
Stucky Explained. Stucky, how the fuck did you find this? Shit. What the fuck? Okay, I'll share the screen for this.
Justin, I wish I didn't have good sources.
Okay. All right, I'm sharing the screen. Make sure you get it.
Stucky.
By the way, this is Harry and Draco I was talking about.
Oh
Whoa,
God!
whoa, whoa.
Get that off! Get that off! God!
Oops. Did I put the wrong tab? Sorry.
That's
Okay,
not
no,
for
Yeah,
this
you've got like
children.
5,000 of them, so it's bound to happen.
Okay, Chris Evans loved playing out the Stucky relationship. Okay. Was this where you were at?
What's up, Sean? Hope you're doing well.
Sean,
Hey, Sean.
what's up?
Sean Shake Shack? So, is this where you were at?
Back.
Is this where you were at? What?
The patriarch wants
Yeah.
you to put it back.
Okay. Will do.
Oh,
No,
You're welcome.
no, we will not. We will not.
Just did. Just did.
No.
Evening, Lady Toriel.
Okay, where were we?
hello.
Where were we?
We were I can't see on this one because it's oh shit. That was my bad.
Good job.
Yeah, right there.
Where?
Right where you're at.
Okay.
Wait, that's the beginning. Go down.
Okay.
Past there, right there, where he answers after the video, where Chris Evans answers questions about Stucky.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Stucky,
Read.
that's just funny.
I can't read it from this screen because I'm on a phone.
Okay, read it on yours, and then I'll follow along.
Okay. Chris, who plays Steve, gave fans his insight into the Stucky relationship during the Ace Comic Con in Chicago last year. I think that's one of the more precious relationships for Steve Rogers, and said Evans, it's one of the few relationships that have been able to transfer into modern day. It's one of the few relationships that he can identify as anything we could call home. But
True.
Evans wasn't just impressed with the relationship between Steve and Bucky. Evans also felt that he and his co-stars co-star Sebastian Stan, who plays Bucky, have great chemistry in real life. According to him, there's no one else that Evans would want to film the role with. He's just such a sweet guy, Evans said about Stan. I really couldn't have imagined kind of dipping our toes into these uncertain waters at that stage with anyone other than him. The praise didn't end there. It seems Evans couldn't stop expressing how much fun he had with Stan. He was so sweet.
Pause.
I think the first movie he and I were were just so terrified together. It made for a lot of nice memories. It's great to
That
see.
sounds so wrong.
It sounds so
This is
so right.
destroying my image of Captain America as I go further.
Peggy
wanna do
Carter
this.
must be very jealous.
I don't want to do this.
Okay, I'll continue.
That's not what Bucky said to Steve.
I hate you guys. It's a great scene.
Is that what he meant when you're taking all the stupid with you?
It's great to see how well the actors get along. That's probably a major reason why they were able to portray such fantastic chemistry in their roles as Steve and Bucky. Will Steve Rogers return in the Disney Plus streaming network?
Maybe.
Fans want to know Steve.
No, they
more
want more
Steve.
Steve. Yeah.
Yeah. And they could get their opportunity with the new MCU shows coming to Disney Plus. According to the TV Guide, Disney has plans for a new show called The Falcon and Winter Soldier. We know that Stan and Anthony Mackie will be starring in the shows in their previously held roles. The story of the new show takes place after Steve passes his shield to Sam at the end of Endgame. So this puts Evans out as a main character, but fans hoping that Steve could make an appearance at some point during the episodes to say hello to his old friend. Unfortunately, we don't know a whole lot about the Falcon and Winter Soldier yet, but Disney is hoping the show will be a big draw for new signups to the streaming service, so they'll have a lot of reasons to make the show a fan favorite. If they can get MCU mega fans to be impressed with the show, it could mean big success for the network. The Falcon and Winter Soldier is set for 2020. Hopefully, it will live up to the hype.
Darth Loneliness. We have a Darth Loneliness in the back.
Oh my goodness, Darth! I am so happy to have you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
This stream is awful,
Thank you.
but I am here to save it.
We
Hello.
appreciate you.
Hello, all.
Hello, black man.
Don't be racist.
Seems like you smoked a little bit too much cheap there. Your eyes are really red.
You may continue on with your stream. Don't stop because I am here.
Okay then.
So,
I love how the echo is in. Listen to the echo as I'm laughing. I'm sorry, Darth Loneliness, and your yeah. But the voice changer is pretty awesome though. Unless it's not a voice changer.
He stole the voice changer from Darth Vader.
Oh, that sounds so much better.
Do not speak Darth Vader's name in vain.
Oh,
Man, he
that
is
sounds
simp too.
excellent. Excellent. 2 thumbs up.
So, are you going to continue on with this terrible article that you was reading, General Zod?
Oh, it ended, I think.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's why I stopped sharing the screen. I could have continued and showed that Harry and Draco meme again, but I did not want to blind some more viewers.
Oh, God.
Best not to do that.
Darth Loneliness, are you going to be reviewing The Mandalorian in about 30 minutes?
What is the Mandalorian?
To do with the helmet on. He just shoots things.
Oh, Boba Fett. Oh,
Okay, saying
like
the
that
dude
guy.
with the helmet on in Star Wars isn't exactly descriptive.
The dude with the helmet on.
I will not be watching this thing that you call the Mandalorian.
Why
Oh,
not?
I see.
I have better things to do.
Like watch My Pretty Pony?
What is that? I don't understand how your stream stops when I arrive.
Because we were waiting for a good supervillain. So,
You
Oh,
was all
really? You're not good enough? I thought you were a supervillain.
No, he's like a Z level supervillain.
No.
Z-level?
Oh. Zod. That's what it stands for. That's good.
I can't take credit. Tommy did that earlier.
So, Darth Loneliness, how are you enjoying Disney Plus?
What is Disney Plus?
The Empire doesn't come in the Empire's plans? You don't get Disney Plus for free?
Are you trying to be funny, Perp Man?
No. I'm asking you a legit question, sir.
I answered your question. I don't know what Disney Plus is.
Okay.
Have you heard of Disney Minus, my lord?
No.
Interesting. Do you know what Disney is?
Yes.
Okay. Are they as evil as you, sir?
No one's as evil as I am.
How close does it come?
Not close enough.
That's a fight I'd watch. Darth Loneliness versus Doomcock. I think Darth Loneliness would win that.
Oh,
Perhaps.
Be careful not to choke on your own aspirations.
So this is great. Darth Loneliness. Do you know much about Star Wars?
I know that this Star Wars stuff you talk about is not really real. And what is a Doomcock?
It's a porn name.
Why would anyone name themselves Doomcock?
Good question.
He's another villain. He's looking to take over the world.
Well, I enjoy bad people because bad people make the world go right.
Make the world great again.
So here is another question. Speaking of Daisy Ridley,
He did it again.
Okay. Hold up.
Why is the PB here?
Generation Productions has a request for Lord Loneliness.
How do you make a request
By
to me?
Darth Loneliness.
I do not answer to any person that does not accept me as their Lord of Loneliness.
Yeah. Yeah, Generation Productions. Can you say, General Zod, I am your father?
Generation Productions. No.
So,
He does not take requests.
I
So-
do not. This is not a karaoke competition. I am not a stripper. I am not a DJ. I am the Lord of Loneliness.
Can you
AKA
have
a Florida
friends and
man.
still be lonely? I think so.
Don't ask questions that you will not understand the answers.
Would
Okay.
you consider yourself a Florida man, Dark Loneliness?
Would you consider that your questions are stupid?
Oh man.
Would you like to continue, Zod?
yes, so, Daisy has come out.
Daisy
Bucky is
who?
not saying the name. And she is describing the new Star Wars as being scary and a fitting ending to the Skywalker saga. It's supposed to be dark and scary and emotional and all this other stuff. What do you guys think of these new developments in
Well, allow me to speak if you don't mind.
Go ahead, Darth.
So this bony white woman says this movie is dark because it has a few black characters in it.
There's
It doesn't have a few. It just has two. As a couple, it only has two. Oh, actually,
has-
no.
it has
There's
three.
more than two. It's three.
It's three.
Yes,
That
you're
would be-
correct.
That will be
You're
a career high for these godforsaken Star Wars movies.
Well, not for Billy D. Williams. His career high was Colt 45. We know that. I'm kidding. Anyways,
so she's saying it's going to be cool, dark, and scary, sad, joyful, all in one. So
It sounds like a person that needs some mental help.
He doesn't lie.
So we already know Perp is subscribed to this. I think that I'm just happy this is coming to an end. I honestly
Go ahead.
can't wait to just kneel this down in a big open field, take a gun,
Pause.
put it in the back of the head, and then shoot its brains out all over the grass.
Jesus.
Because that's what we need to do
Violent.
with this.
this saga is like Old Yeller.
This stream is definitely not for kids.
The stream is
stream
not
is
for
weird.
anybody.
The stream is never for kids. There is another request in the chat from Tommy. O great Lord of Loneliness, if I may beseech you, O Lord, may I ask you a humble request? Will you tell Zod that he has filled the stream?
Well, I must say, after hearing that request, it's kind of hot in here. I might have to take my mask off. But to answer your question, no.
Oh, that is great. So
Mr. Loneliness, how do you feel about these new YouTube guidelines or rules that are going into effect. Does that affect a lonely man or dark loneliness? My bad.
What makes you think I have the time to pay attention to these guidelines that a website gives to you peons that do not have a life?
Fair point.
Do you know I have an entire galaxy to rule, and I have many people on your terrible, disgusting, godforsaken piece of crap, garbage planet to convert to loneliness?
The struggle is real.
This stream is a struggle.
Mhm.
Yeah, tell me about it. But we do what we can. We do what we can. Of which, Marf Lonely, when are we going to get you answering some Earthling fans on LB's channel that you hijacked?
Could you please repeat the question? I could not understand you behind all of that mumbling and stumbling.
So when are we going to have you answering some ignorant fans again?
I'm not sure.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Here's a better question. Zod,
I have been told that you're a notorious liar. Now, while lying is an admirable trait among you supervillains on planet Earth, the Lord of Loneliness does not admire liars.
Oh, I'd like to see it.
What question do you have for me now, Mr. Perkman?
Now I was gonna ask Zod a question. I'm like, when are we gonna get Darth Loneliness on Phantom Talks? I think that'd be very interesting.
That would be interesting.
What is a Fandom Talks?
That is where I interview a YouTuber about their channel and their content, how they started, and we just bullshit as humans.
More like an interrogation.
What makes you think that your Lord of Loneliness wants to sit down and have a conversation with the likes of you?
Because I'm generous.
Well, General Zod, you cannot even have a good stream. What makes you think we would have a good conversation?
That's part of the appeal. See, I don't need to have a good stream per se. It's just good company.
Well, I do not enjoy your company. I will be leaving momentarily.
That's all right. You'll be back, Darth Lonely. They always come back.
Ew.
That was absolutely dreadful.
Thank you very much. I try.
I'm disgusted.
I am utterly disgusted.
I don't think I'm going to recover from that.
I want to cut off my arm. I am currently looking at this Fandom Talks buffoonery, and apparently you like to interview women. Do you know that your Lord of Loneliness is not a female?
We don't know that.
Look here,
Yeah, why do we don't assume gender here?
Well, I identify as the greatest man alive.
So not just a man, but the greatest man alive.
So
Correct.
you are Michael Jackson.
He's not alive.
I have never touched a child in my life.
Disclaimer.
He's touched the lives of many.
Correct.
Allegedly.
I leave children alone. I allow them to grow, to embrace the power of the dark side.
Word on the street, you're the king of R&B.
I am no longer talking to you.
Him specifically. Perp has been banned. Perp, why did you have to say that?
Is
Why?
this your General Zod? Is this your comic relief, or like people say, the help?
Yes.
Wait, is he talking to me or Perp?
I am referring to the man with the deep voice.
Oh, that's me. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So,
Biden touch says touch. Breaking news.
so yeah, pretty much. I have no other articles. Yeah, so if you guys want to throw something out there, be my guest. Go ahead.
Kill me.
I am going to force choke myself for putting myself through this stream.
I'm so depressed after this. I'm gonna jump out of a plane.
Welcome, pop
There's
culture.
no way that you can afford a plane ticket with how much YouTube pays.
No, I'll find a way.
Life finds a way.
Doesn't it always?
You could always start a YouTube stream and say that you can't pay your internet bill and beg for money.
I could.
Maybe show a nipple or two.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is.
I showed up in time for somebody who doesn't even show their face to talk about showing nipples?
Welcome.
Nobody here shows their face.
What do you mean? Everybody here who watches knows what Zod looks like, knows, oh my
No,
God, that's really
good
close to
Lord,
his
that
face.
is very scary.
That camera works way too well. Where's the
watching on the
soft focus?
You will get off the camera now.
He looks like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid.
You look like you belong. You look like you belong under the
No,
roof
he
of
looks
Adolf
like
Hitler.
one of those St. Jude kids.
No,
It looks like a bald Eric Bischoff.
no.
Oh my God. If Eric Bischoff ever went bald, I think he'd murder himself.
Adolf Hitler would hire him.
Oh, he looks.
Oh man.
He looks like an
Excellent.
uncircumcised scrotum.
And everybody knows what Justin Proper looks like.
Yeah, my face is
Everybody
right
knows what the mama bear looks like.
If I wanted to show my face and be a white man, I would be Justin Proper. He's a very handsome man.
there. Oh, thank
That's
you.
what my wife said. She didn't
Oh.
say that he was a handsome man. She said that he was, and I quote, cute.
I'll take it.
You should. It's more than she says about me. She
was
told me to
good.
shut up.
That was good. That was pretty good.
Well, if you had the power of the Force, you could, Force choke her.
Ooh,
I
if used
yeah.
the right way.
I don't do that when she's in a different room than me. I do that in a very specific room.
Okay. Okay. As long as you park in the right garage and she says the right name, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I always park in the front garage.
You don't park in the back garage?
No.
Or do you not have one? Oh, wait. Not everyone has a back garage. I get that.
Oh my god. 2 points for the obvious. That was excellent. I mean, I guess not necessarily everyone does. Like, some people have been, like, Darth Maul doesn't.
Do not speak that name in my presence.
Oh, hold on. Like, you said that they couldn't use, how do I say this? The one guy that he was a Jedi, then he felt the dark side, and then he went back to being a Jedi, and then he turned into a Force ghost. That guy, you said we couldn't use his name in vain, so I wasn't going to use his name in vain, but I wasn't using Darth Maul's name in vain. Why can't we say Darth Maul?
Because Darth Maul is weak and pathetic.
Oh.
He was weak and pathetic.
He's dead now. What? No, he got killed. He got killed before. Oh, geez, episode 4.
Trust me, he's still alive.
What? Okay, well, I will trust you then. If I've learned anything, it's that they will bring somebody back at any point to tell a story if they can make money. And there's time travel. But that's a different story. Did you guys talk about Star Wars already?
Mm-hmm.
No, we still have not.
Then how did you say earlier that was your last topic? Like, if you said you were going to talk about Star Wars, but then you didn't talk about Star Wars, you talked about fucking what?
Stucky.
Yeah, you talked about butt fucking between Captain America and Bucky.
He put
Stucky.
he had it in the description. Was going to make him read it.
Correct. So then you never even made it to the Star Wars topic, but then you're going to tell me right before I got here that you were out of topics. Or I thought you did talk about Star Wars because I heard you say the name Daisy Ridley.
Sometimes
I heard it clear as day, and then I heard Perp almost fall over in laughter. I see that Perp got my message on Twitter because I seen what he put out on Twitter. Yeah, he looks white as hell to me.
I have a proclamation to make.
Oh, shit.
I am departing.
Oh. Are you departing to do something important? Or is it a secret?
Bye, Felicia.
I cannot reveal my plans, but I will not be back for a while.
That means it's important.
Ooh.
We would like to thank
Exciting
you for blessing us with your presence.
Yes, it was a great time. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Even the time when I wasn't here, I was laughing heartily just listening to the live stream.
Well, I'm glad I could lift your spirits up a little bit tonight, despite the very lackluster leadership of a person that he calls himself as General Zod. Thank you, and good night, and may the force, may the loneliness be with you.
And also with you.
Nice to finally be on a stream with you.
Wow, man.
I like him. He's cool.
So what was the story about Daisy Ridley?
So the story was she describes the new Star Wars as it's going to be darker, but yet it's going to be
Definitely darker.
funny and joyful.
Wait,
and,
yeah, I know it's going to be darker. There are 2 black guys.
Woohoo!
I mean tone, not
And a black chick.
not
Oh.
race.
And a black chick.
And there's 3 black people.
That's
Son
a
of a
record
bitch.
for a Star Wars movie.
What diversity!
And still
gonna
yet
be
one,
the best
2
ever.
Asians. They only got 2 Asians.
Mother, you just got to be
2?
bringing me down, Vegeta. Come on now.
2? Who's the second one?
What do you mean? Who's the second one?
Who's the
Donnie
second
Yen.
Asian?
Yeah.
Donnie Yen, yeah.
Wait, Paige Tico is Asian.
Wait. Well, I mean, she gets killed before the movie even really starts, right?
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
Like she got
there's
killed
3.
faster than John. Someone.
I mean, not to use horror
Spoiler
movies, but
alert.
that's like saying horror movies are diverse, where traditionally the
first?
black people got killed in the beginning of
Well, I
the
mean,
horror
on this
movie.
panel, technically, from the way it looks, Mama Bear would die first.
No.
She's the only black icon we have.
Mine's all.
I would just like fall right over the edge of that thing trying to chase after the juicy booty.
Dude, like if we're going by
Hilarious.
icons, Proper's character would be in the story for a while, being the sarcastic gay guy. You get killed like about halfway through.
Well, at least I get halfway through.
Sure.
Relief.
Like then
And,
it's up for debate where the white people die.
They could die anywhere. But
Well,
then
that's
again,
true.
you have the female protagonist, so we're all screwed.
Exactly. So the movie's going to be darker in tone. Like,
Yeah.
So we're not going to be able to see what's in the corner of the room because they've turned down the filter.
I guess we're just gonna
No,
have to wait
I
and
don't
see.
think they're Game of Thronesing it.
Game of Thronesing.
He's talking about
Yes.
The Blackest Night, episode 3. The one that broke the series, which isn't true. It was broke before that.
No. I called it from the first fucking episode. Everyone jumped on the bandwagon later. Never mind, I digress. I said it was broke from the very first fucking premiere episode when it was boring as shit. And I said, oh, this is going downhill fast. And then the second episode, we saw the sex scene that no one wanted to see ever.
What do you, by no one, he means Zod. Zod is no one. Go back and listen to
I
the
didn't wanna
live
see it
stream
either.
about him talking about it. It's Game of Thorns, the first one we ever did. And he's like, yeah, that's what I remember from episode 2. Arya did a sex scene. I was like, oh yeah, that did happen. I was
That
trying
was
to
the
forget.
only thing because it was the boredom factor, right?
The
What else
only
in that
thing that
episode
you-
does anyone else remember? Not a
See?
goddamn
I
thing.
told
only
you,
thing that you
zombie
took away
horses,
from that-
man.
That was at the very end.
I
Like
know.
the very,
'Cause
very,
I was
very
like,
end.
yeah, it's finally over.
I mean, yeah, you picked out the zombie horses, but I thought that was so at the ending. I thought it was the next, like, when they show previews of the next episode. That's what I thought it was, because I'm like, oh, holy shit, it just goes on and on and on. Oh, that season was so terrible. But anyways, yeah, so they're saying it's supposed to be a darker tone, more scary, and I don't know.
A scary. So it's going to be okay. So they're just stealing the tone of Revenge of the Sith.
No,
Yeah,
you remember?
I
I remember
gather.
them saying this about The Last Jedi because I remember John Boyega said his character is a lot darker. Not his character.
Yeah, they let him grow an afro.
But I remember them saying that for Last Jedi. Last Jedi, I guess the tone of it was darker, but you know what I'm saying. I
I
would
mean,
expect this movie to be dark. I don't expect this to
what's
be.
the difference between darker and depressing? Because depressing doesn't necessarily mean dark. Like that wasn't dark. I didn't see anything dark about The Last Jedi. It was depressing. It wasn't dark. It's like,
It
hey,
was
remember this?
especially
What, you remember
depressing.
what got you real excited? And you remember that thing that made the most biggest box office movie in domestic history? Yeah, you don't gotta remember that. It's irrelevant. Oh, you remember that other thing from the movie that you were really excited for? Yeah, you can forget about that too. I don't care about that. Every fucking time. And then they make me watch the fucking Mandalorian when I'm talking to Perp. Holy shit.
That was epic. You sat there and watched the episode for like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Oh my god. It took forever.
Sitting there breaking that shit down, like PB like found like everything wrong with that episode. I was like, yo, nobody's talking about this.
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Baby Yoda was great.
See, and did I not say when I watched it? I was like, I mean, I knew that the Baby Yoda was coming because everybody was talking about it. Like as soon as I saw it, and I watched LB's review, so I knew it was coming. So it wasn't like a shock to me. And then I seen it, and I was like, oh, cool. Like it looked cool to me.
Did it
Like
melt
there's
your
nothing
heart?
wrong with that. I didn't. There were plenty of things in the show when we were watching it where I just let it play out. Like when he's learning how to ride that Pokemon in the desert. Like that was cool. I like that. And then whatever this alien guy who just keeps saying, "I have spoken."
That's epic.
Oh, that guy was boring. He's like, I
He's
have
epic.
spoken, and I want to
He's
slap you
epic.
across the face every time you say
Oh
it.
man.
I have
He's
spoken. I'm
awesome.
like, wait, but you said this. No, I have spoken. And
The
you will continue to speak
condescension
and
is
answer my
real,
goddamn
and I
questions.
love it.
Or
Like,
I will.
he's
if
the
you
best
don't
bounty
answer
hunter
my-
in the parsec, and he's like, I will help you. I have spoken.
And
I
And
can see how
you
you
will
would
add
relate
on
to that character.
like what?
I love it. I loved it so much.
I need
That
that on the
character was
shirt.
perfect.
I need
I
that
have-
on a shirt.
I
Go
have
get that hot
spoken.
topic.
It's like I fucked
No,
your
you
mom.
just
What?
need your
I have
shirt.
spoken.
Okay. I know, you can add it to everything. Like, you'd be up there, you just telling your joke. I have spoken.
I seen that somebody made like one of those Obama hope posters and said
Oh,
I have
shit.
spoken.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like hope and change. I have spoken. I didn't get any results, but I have spoken.
You know what, PB? I'm hoping that Baby Yoda is like force choking people and just throws people around and stuff like that. Would be epic.
I mean, it is canon in both canons, so even these weirdo EU people can't fucking bitch about this. That Yoda's race is more naturally force sensitive than your typical human, or even what do I want to say, whatever Ayla Sakura is supposed to be. I can never fucking remember what they're called from Felucia.
Oh, but you know that this Yoda species character isn't going to help anybody because the Last Jedi happens and all that stuff happens. Otherwise, if the Yoda species was there, they'd be like, no.
There's still a chance that Baby Yoda could pop up in The Rise of Skywalker.
What if that's the point? The Baby Yoda comes in.
And the Baby Yoda is going to be some savior in the Rise of Skywalker.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
As long as he's doing kickflips.
It's like,
No.
Like,
Like
Not if
goo
he's
goo.
using
Like
if he's using fucking Mace Windu's fighting style. No, that's not going to be awesome. He's got to be using Yoda's fighting style.
like.
But his name has to start with
beating
a Y, or else I'm out. Like the only two we know
like,
of are
when you
Yoda
had-
and Yaddle, so it's got to start with a Y or I'm out.
No, but you had
What if-
Yoda species that names didn't
What if-
start with a Y.
What if its name is YOLO?
I love that.
I love it for the memes.
People will be so pissed. Be like, are you serious?
YOLO. Like, what? Is this a 2013 joke? What the fuck?
But yeah, there's all kinds of Disney magic in The Mandalorian. That's for sure. 100%. It's all over the place. For anybody who hasn't watched it yet, it's very prevalent. It's bad. It's, hey, we just blew up this fucking lightsaber, but you can use it just fine, bad. So obviously they didn't fire the editors at Lucasfilm. They're the same fucking people that put the movies together. Because, I mean, we're talking like a movie budget here. Roughly. That's what we're told. $120 million for 8 episodes. The
Which is
episode's
bullshit.
only 38 minutes long.
Pretty much.
That's a 4-hour epic.
You can't even fucking get shit, or I shouldn't say get shit straight. You can't even keep shit straight. Like, this is how we've set it up. Okay, just leave him there. Just leave him there. You can't just fucking leave him there. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta fuck around? You can't remember what you did yesterday? Or the day before that? No, this was the best take from this day, and this was the best take from that day. We're just gonna mash it together, and you gotta believe that it's real. Like, I was into it when he was learning how to ride that fucking thing that tried ripping his arm off. Everything in that looked fucking real to me. But then when you get to the coup de grace at the end, the best fucking scene of the episode where everything's supposed to pop off, the shootout at OK Corral, it was terrible. Nothing made sense. Everything is shot fucking backwards. Everything is out of time. It's horrendous. The only thing that's good in it is the dialogue. Like, the dialogue is funny, and even half of that doesn't make sense. And that's one part that I didn't put in the video, was when the droid gets shot in the back. He has eyes in the back of his fucking head. He can shoot behind him. How could he not see the guy before he got shot?
I must self-destruct.
No, you're not going to self-destruct. Knock it off.
Okay.
You gotta get PB going again.
It's like trying to, convince someone to not jump off a bridge.
I know. He was pretty good at it. It was hilarious.
It's like,
That's why I said, like, the dialogue in that scene is the only thing that is halfway decent. But everything that happens in the scene is fucking dumb. Until they cut the door down and then, find Yoda's baby. It's totally his baby. You think that all he was doing was hanging out on Dagobah and he wasn't, gallivanting around being a player?
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? Apparently
They have the same ears. Yep, I saw it too.
I know, but no, I was looking at just the Wikipedia page, and I realized that this Yoda baby was born the same year that Anakin Skywalker was. Maybe the Emperor wasn't just creating, manipulating midi-chlorians, if you will, to make Anakin, but perhaps Yoda. I don't know. Like, using his, I don't know.
No, so what you're saying is maybe he was manipulating midi-chlorians in multiple species.
Yes.
Oh, here's a theory, right? Here's how they can reboot all of Star Wars, right?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Right? They have a Yoda clone or just a copy of him or something like that, and somewhere they have a Rey is the clone of like Anakin Skywalker or something like that.
She becomes
They got
me.
they have a copy
In
of
every way.
they have a copy of Han Solo somewhere tucked in the back. They got a copy of everybody, and these will be clones, and you'll get a new
Clones
Star Wars.
can't use the Force, though.
In Disney Star Wars, they'll probably change it. So
Oh, no. See, no. Because it's... I mean, I don't know if it's explicitly said in episode 2 or 3, but it's definitely implied in one of those movies that clones cannot use the Force. Or it is in the novel that goes with them, because as far as I understand it, the novels that accompany the movies are canon because it's just the story with more detail.
Hmm.
Like, I'll understand The Last Jedi if I read the book. It'll make sense then. Then the lightsaber scene will make sense. It won't have blown up and then be magically pieced together without that Force duct tape.
Force duct tape.
Strongest duct tape in the galaxy.
It's better than that gorilla duct tape. Or gorilla tape, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Episode 2 still not up yet. It's 3:00. Disney, what's going on?
Yeah, what the hell? Like, I thought it's not supposed to be available immediately at midnight.
I don't know if they do some stupid shit saying like,
So-
"Oh, it's coming out 7:15 in the morning."
Hold on. Let's talk about that a little bit, because I looked at the calendar. Are
It's
all
all
of
over
the
the place.
episodes going to start releasing on Fridays?
Yeah, it's set except for like episode 7. That's gonna be like a couple days before Rise of Skywalker. That's
Oh,
gonna be on like a Wednesday or
Wait,
a
so
Tuesday.
but episode 8 was, if you go at the release date being episode 2 is today, and you go every week a new one, episode 8 would have released on the 20th.
No, but like yeah, should have. But the
So what, are
last
they gonna double up a week?
No, the last one, episode 8's gonna be on the 28th, I think, or something like that.
Oh, they're gonna take a week off?
Well, no, there's still gonna be one like that week that Rise of Skywalker
No,
comes out,
like
but they're not gonna drop it on that
they're gonna
Friday.
do it a little
Yeah.
early with one episode, and then there's gonna be a big gap before the next episode. That is terrible. Who fucking decided that? That's
Hold on,
so
let me look at
stupid. Like, talk about, oh yeah, we're gonna do our episodes on a weekly fucking schedule, except that we're not, because I totally understand that, hey, we're doing the weekly schedule, but we're doing the very first episode as a launch title, so we're gonna make it available at the time that we launch. That makes sense. But then you can't be fucking with when the episode's released just because the end of the season happens to fuck up when you want people to go and see your movie, you assholes. I'm paying for the service.
All right, so episode 1 came out November 12th. Episode 2, November 15th. Episode 3, 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
4, 29.
Episode 1 dropped alongside. It might drop at 6 a.m.
5, 6. Oh, you're right. Episode 7 would have been the 20th.
Yeah, episode 7's coming out December 18th. So
And then
Right, so it's going to come out early compared to episode 6, and then the other one's not coming out until the 28th.
27th. My bad, because
Oh, it's
28th.
gonna go back to
Christmas,
Friday.
it's still weekly, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're dicking with it because they're like, oh, we don't want to compete with ourselves. We wouldn't
Even though
want anybody to not go see the movie because they can just stay at home and watch 45 minutes of new Star Wars instead
How
of
would you
watching 2.5 hours of an atrocity.
how would you feel
That's the
about
new pun.
how would you feel instead of doing weekly, they did like one episode a month?
And the entire series takes 8 months to play out.
Yeah.
Okay, then the episodes have to be a full 60 minutes.
More. I want a whole fucking movie for $80 million or
What?
$180 million.
It's
A whole
120.
movie.
It's 120 million.
Oh, okay, for 120 million, yeah. If it's going to be spread out in 8 months, yeah, I could have a child be born almost at that time. So it better be
No,
worth.
well, no, that month gives you time to edit the freaking episodes appropriately instead of inappropriately. Perp knows what I'm talking about. He listened
Yeah.
to it for 3.5 hours.
Literally breaking that. That literally broke your soul there.
A little bit. I was like, and this is the show that's supposed to fucking repair Star Wars? How? How are
Sway.
people oversighting this? And then I got people messaging me saying, these are nitpicks. I was like, these are set pieces. The first one might be a nitpick, sure, but I will nitpick the hell out of it because you could have just as soon omitted it. Like, just as easily. It's 3 seconds of footage that you don't have to put in. Just leave it out. Just leave it out. It's not a big deal.
What
But
were
they
you
fucking put it in there. And then I show it to Perp, and he's like, oh my God, why did they do that? I was like, yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. And then the whole fucking door cutting the guy in half. Oh my God, it's so stupid.
Brilliant.
And it happens right at the beginning. It's terrible. But that shootout scene, everything in the shootout scene is wrong. Everything. Like, literally everything. Well, now we really can't end the stream if his phone died because he wasn't watching the battery. That's hilarious. Oh
How
my
about we
God.
all just drop out and go to the post-stream hangouts and just leave them here?
I think, I mean, I don't know for sure if Biden is still hanging out. Oh, I guess
Yeah,
he is.
Biden's
He
still
just
hanging
sent
out.
a message. Okay. So Biden and Tommy are still watching.
Well, we've got
So-
5 people, mind you. My
One
other
of them
phone
is
might be
me.
counting as one of them.
So proper. Are you excited for these streaming wars that are about to start? Like
Oh,
next
man.
year?
Somewhat excited because maybe they'll encourage more quality content to be produced on each streaming service. But
No.
I'm never
Should
going
be
to get. I am never going to get HBO Max because fuck that. That's too expensive. And also
It ain't
fuck
gonna- you know-
HBO.
I think it's worth it.
No, fuck the
I don't
think
think
it's-
that they're getting. I don't think you'll get higher quality content. I think they're just going to find other ways to bundle other things for the price, or they will just try to do some
But-
introductory price slash or something like that. They are not going to improve the quality of the
But-
show.
But look at what you're getting with HBO Max. You're getting way more content day one, more than Disney Plus already. You're getting all the HBO stuff. You're getting all the Cartoon Network stuff. You're getting all the Boomerang stuff. You're getting Crunchyroll. You're getting,
And the
I think
barbaric
there's-
stuff.
Like,
yeah,
okay.
that's not something that I'm particularly interested in. So
Like, we're talking about
Pass.
improvement and funds, right? Like, money equals improvement. So
nope,
if the rumor is it doesn't,
nope, no. I mean,
like,
no.
if
I mean,
a show
I'm not
makes more
interested.
money, it should be able to improve its quality.
Yeah, hypothetically, but I'm gonna wait until HBO decides to put out more quality content.
and I also
No, I
saw
want to pose this question to you. So when season 3 of Cobra Kai comes around and they just release it for free with ads, and all of the people that don't want the ads are going to get what the fuck does YouTube call it right now?
YouTube Red, Premium Red, or whatever it is.
Premium, exactly. I was going to say YouTube Red again. I was like, I know it's not that. I know it's something else. Okay, yeah, YouTube Premium. Like, they already have that for other reasons. I would like to see the numbers, the actual numbers of how much money that show brings in ads of people watching it for free. Because it's got, if you watch it on your computer or on your phone or whatever, it gives you the broken up ads. It's not like you get all of them at the beginning and all of them at the end, so you can skip those extra 2. It spaces them out, so you have to watch the 5 seconds of all 4 of them. So at
Unless you're
minimum, you're
smart.
getting 4 ads.
Unless you're smart.
Well, right. Certain people are able to work around the system with certain things. I'm not going to reveal it out loud because the algorithm is watching and listening. Always.
Cody.
Who's Cody?
I mean, I have a couple of friends named Cody. They're great at going, they get all of the services. I go over to their house. We hang out. It's a good time.
But I say like out of the 3, like the big 3, like Disney, Netflix, and HBO Max, I think HBO Max is coming with.
you're
How
underrating,
you
what about
putting
Hulu?
HBO Max above Amazon immediately?
Because Amazon don't got no shows. What you talking about?
Dude, like
Amazon's a better
Amazon
deal,
has
though.
plenty of shows.
Lord of the
There's
Rings.
Jack Ryan. Even if you don't like that, there's the Handmaid's Tale that won several awards
Oh,
and
the
is regarded.
Handmaid's fail.
The Boys.
The
I know
Boys.
Perp don't like The
Yeah.
Boys.
Irrelevant. Who's talking about the boys now? Nobody.
And
Next.
what's the? That's because it's out of season. Who's talking about Cobra Kai now? As soon as it
Next
comes
show.
up, everyone on YouTube will be
Next
talking about
show.
it.
All right, but then HBO has the leftovers. They have The Wire. They have Oz. They have Boardwalk Empire. They got Game of Thrones. Even
I'm
though
talking about all of the backlog of stuff, like the
Oh, really?
backlog of stuff on.
Empire? Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh!
Fuck
they're
Empire.
they're
Like,
coming with
how
the
many people get Amazon Prime and don't even take advantage of it? They're like, oh, well, I just got it because I order a lot of things on Amazon. I didn't even realize there was shows I could watch on here. And then they watch one show.
How much is Amazon Prime?
Oh, man, last time that I checked it, it was $100 a year.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's way
15
cheaper than
bucks a month.
HBO.
No.
15 bucks a
16
month.
times 12?
10 months is 150 fucking bucks. That's
But
Not
I
to
know what
mention,
I'm
you gotta put
getting.
it.
For 10
I know what I'm
months.
getting with
So what
HBO
you're
Max
saying
compared to-
No,
is
that's
what Perp is saying, it comes down to this is just like the console wars, and it comes down to what are your exclusives.
yeah, HBO Max is the worst
How?
because
For
I
what
don't like
you
any of
like.
those shows, and also Empire
Exactly.
sucks. Game of Thrones sucks. I'm not going to do it just for Curb Your Enthusiasm and Friends. No thanks.
No, but like they have Crunchyroll, which is that's
Nah.
targeting like the anime fans. That's a huge.
Oh, I'm not an anime
Yeah,
fan.
but how
so no
many-
thanks.
I'm just saying. And then you got
How
Cartoon
many
Network.
people
In
are going
my
to get their
opinion,
parents
in my
to
opinion.
get HBO Max for them?
Hmm?
How many kids are
You
going to get
also
their
forgot
parents
the
to get
Warner
HBO
Brothers in
Max for them for Crunchyroll?
Wait. You got a bunch of people talking. What did you say?
Shut up, Zod. How many kids are going to get their parents to get HBO Max for them for Crunchyroll?
I'm just saying that it's just more versatile. It's just like it's more comparable to like Netflix. How Netflix has a whole bunch of different flavors of different shows that you don't
I
have.
mean,
Like
they do, but Netflix is definitely going to lose more, especially as HBO expands. Like HBO is going to expand, Apple's going to expand. They all are going to expand, and the ones that are the compilation areas are the ones that are going to suffer the most.
and
So
I don't.
Netflix, Hulu, Amazon will suffer the most. People who are able to package the best are going to do the best. People that have the best backlog are going to do the best.
I would have to disagree with you with the Netflix thing because Netflix they're not gonna go anywhere anytime. They're not gonna lose no type of viewership. Like they're still getting more subscribers as the year goes by, but because 'cause they got like what almost 160 million active users. That's insane. That's
I'm
not
not okay. So Netflix is PewDiePie. Who is T-Series?
probably be HBO.
We don't know yet. It's whatever it comes down to. Like, I thought that Xbox was going to do better than it has in every generation because I was like, oh, they're connected to the biggest fucking company at the time with
Oh, well, because
Microsoft. I was like, oh my
that,
God, how can they fail? They should be doing great. And
I mean,
then they always come in second.
because
Always.
they're
Sometimes
not big in
third.
they're not big in Japan. That's why they suffer.
Okay,
They're
well,
not big.
maybe just if you just make that, Japanese don't care about that. They want quality stuff.
They
The
don't care about.
Japanese do not, no, they don't care about what the brand is. They want the best quality, period. That's all Japan cares about. If
They don't, but
Ford
they don't
made a
care.
better car than Honda, they would buy Fords.
Japanese don't care about Xbox though. It doesn't even matter what games come out. They're only going to play PlayStations or Nintendo. That's how they roll.
What,
Nobody in Japan buys Xboxes.
how big of a country do you think they are?
I'm just saying Xbox takes a
Like
huge.
you keep grabbing these relatively small
Xbox.
niches and saying
What
they're
I'm
making
saying,
these massive differences.
what I'm saying is though, Xbox is not worldwide like that, like how PlayStation is. PlayStation, like you can find
Right,
that in way
which
more
is a
countries than Xbox.
problem when you're connected to the biggest fucking company and richest man on earth. Why the fuck aren't you worldwide? What are you doing wrong? That's what I'm saying. They're doing shit wrong. If you can't do as good, I'm not saying they gotta do better, but there should be a 1-to-1 ratio. It shouldn't be 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 ever. Like, you're connected to Microsoft. You should be doubling sales in America and in Europe if you can't compete in Japan. Like, you're Microsoft. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's not going
Okay,
to
now you
change.
can say what you're going to say, Zod. Go for it.
Oh, no, I fucking lost it like way back before Bill Gates, Microsoft. Yeah,
No, Bill
I
Gates is a
completely
real
lost
fucker like that.
I lost my complete train of thought. But no,
Even though go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I think that Amazon is going to be fine because they are into more than just the streaming. Like the streaming is a facet of what Amazon is, but Amazon Prime is more than just its streaming service. I just think they don't market that part of it very well. But Amazon will be fine because they're in shipping and things like that. So I think the
And which
ones that are going
characters
to have
are
a
they putting
problem.
together? They're putting together like Harry and Draco? You sick fucks?
Yeah, they got the shipping down pat. Uh, but no, I think that that Amazon won't suffer, but I'm thinking Hulu's going to take a hit. That's why you're seeing Disney moving on getting stakes in Hulu because of the fact that Hulu's going to need someone big backing them because they already see the writing on the wall, like with all these streaming service kind of
and,
coming up.
and Apple's a non-factor. They're trash.
So
Come
far.
on, look at their first show about sending a woman on
They
the
got
moon.
shows. They got 5 shows out. They're all trash.
See, I can see this is going nowhere.
And they even got Aquaman to do one.
Yeah,
And it
that's
ain't no
sweet.
good.
But Apple was smart about like like any Apple product, any new Apple product that you buy, like that's gonna give you a year of Apple TV plus whatever the fuck their shit's called.
Yeah,
That was
they're good at marketing, just bad at producing.
yeah.
Yeah, but
They're
when
the
I got
kings
my
of marketing.
Galaxy, I got a month free of Amazon.
Which he will forget to cancel and then be charged for a year. Mark my words.
No, I didn't.
And
I
HBO
didn't. I didn't need it. I already pay for it. So
HBO is supposed to be doing like a podcast or something like that, like explaining what's coming to the service and whatnot. It's gonna like what are gonna be the originals and whatnot.
Well, I mean, if they can do something with your character, that'd be great.
Hmm?
If they could do something with your character, that would be great. That's
But
my
yeah,
favorite character, damn it.
I'm assuming that one of those launch title, what's going to be at launch is probably that Boondocks reboot,
Okay.
which would be dope. I don't know what else would be coming, but
Mama Bear, do you have something you have to say?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
That's what I know. So I didn't think that you were going to interject, so I was going to for you.
I got nothing to add to this, and I've been up for way too long.
It's a long time for a bear who's still getting ready for winter.
Yeah, I should be
I know
hibernating.
you gotta hibernate.
I'd like to.
But
All right.
Mats, thank you for coming on.
No, always a pleasure.
Yeah. It's definitely not a lot as far as topics go, but more entertainment talk. And I gotta be honest with you guys. When I was looking at the news, I was like, holy fuck, like in the past 2 days, nothing has happened. Like absolutely nothing. I'm looking for like, maybe I'm just fucked up, but I was like looking for like baby thrown out a window or something. I'm like,
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn. I mean, there is nothing. Like,
Well, he's
God,
God. He'd see a
You
baby
did
fly
hear
out a
about
window and
Stamp
he would
Burrito,
punch it.
right?
All right, we'll talk to you later.
See you there.
Yeah, see you, man. Well, yeah, I think that actually this is probably a good time to wrap it up. We've been going 2 hours. You got your Star Wars talking, and an interesting perspective on the Mandalorian. That
You
most
mean the
people
correct
haven't
perspective?
taken.
That's fine. Interesting perspective.
What
Hey.
interesting perspective.
He said I had an
Listen.
interesting perspective on the Mandalorian.
Who did?
Zod.
Well,
What's interesting about it?
I don't know what he's trying to say. I was like, yeah, it's the correct perspective. Thank you.
no, because everyone's been doing high praises, and we talked about this last night. Is it because people haven't gotten decent Star Wars, so a lot of things are getting a pass, or is it because it actually deserves it? So it's good to have both sides of the aisle, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Instead
Or
of
you
just
okay.
because there's a lot of YouTubers saying, "Oh, this is like really awesome." There's some people are saying that this is average, or I feel some people giving it a pass. So it's good to hear the other side and be like, "Yeah, this has got a lot of
Those
shit wrong
some
with it."
people are Shellback TJC on Twitter.
Come on, Shellback, we can't count him.
He's a turtle.
There's a lot of shit that he's given a pass to.
Later generation productions.
Later,
See you
GP.
Night, GP.
Yeah, I'm gonna crash in a little bit, maybe.
Stop driving.
let's
Why don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Park
We
your
went the
scooter.
2-hour mark. The news day has been terrible, but you know what? It was great to bullshit and have fun. So let's go down the line here. Matt's Mama Bear, are you still here, or is my thing just delayed?
No, I'm still here.
All right, good. Plug your channel.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Matt's Mama Bear here. You can find me at Matt's Mama Bear on both Twitter and on YouTube. Just recently put out my take on the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
She
Is it
stole
worth
a chicken
stabbing someone?
sandwich.
Is it to die for?
My food is always to die for. I can say that with full confidence too.
You can?
Yes, I can.
She just did.
Wow.
Former chef. I've fed dignitaries. I can't go through the list right now. My brain is not working.
American dignitaries.
Actually, one of them was the Portugal, the ambassador of Portugal.
That's not a dignitary then.
That's a dignitary.
Portugal's not a real place. It's like Australia. There was just a bunch of people taking a nap saying, yeah, we're not going to be a part of Spain anymore.
Yeah, I also fed a lot of sports stars. Yeah.
Shouts to the loyal fans in the chat holding us
Mhm.
down.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate it.
Yep.
He means you, Tommy, and you, Biden. We know that you're being dirty or sniffing
I think-
around. It's one of the two. Oh, God.
Somebody else is being dirty. Okay.
A Patreon? Somebody has a Patreon?
Yes, I do.
Well, why don't you tell us what else you have proper?
This Week in Bullshit. Just aired today. Go check that out.
Do you have anything coming up down the pipe?
Yes, Off the Rails is going to be on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Excellent.
Biden, you get a shout out. You get a channel shout out, and
No looks, though.
and other things.
Oh, okay. All right.
Lots of benefits to be had.
Yeah, let's
Jesus,
move on to the whitest person on the panel.
On the panel. Yep.
Vegeta.
Wait, what? The
I
whitest
know.
person on the... Oh, perp.
Actually, I'm Japanese. Thank you.
Nice try.
Anyways,
You know,
You are
you're
fine.
this the prince of all Saiyans. So yeah, it's been cool. Dropped a couple of videos. If you're into American Horror Story, dropped a season finale for that. It was a dope emotional ending to a phenomenal epic season.
Wait, this is the show where people were just like getting chopped apart?
You saw that?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's what was on the background when I was working on. Oh my God, he's gone again. Yeah, it was what was on the background when I was working on the video that I put out. I was like, "What is happening here?" Oh, you won't shoot her over the fence.
Yeah, the ending was amazing. Like everybody that was a villain in that season deserved what they got, and just it was a phenomenal season. If you like slasher films and whatnot, definitely
this
check
last
that.
season?
American Horror Story 1984.
Oh
So,
my God, Zod dropped out. Oh, damn it.
Oh, he's back.
But yeah, I dropped 3 other videos. One about a Disney Plus. Give you my little quick thoughts about that. Is it worth it? Right now, I would say wait a year. Honestly, wait a year. And then I dropped a video about the Netflix and Nickelodeon deal and how that is a big power move by Netflix to do that. Also, dropped the video about HBO Max. Is it like the best value? Is it too expensive? To me, I think it's fair considering what you get compared to the other streaming services. So, yeah, that's what I got coming. And I might go watch something on Netflix. I might go watch that Earthquake Bird. Looks interesting. Yeah, it's very wacky, but can't really describe it. But just piqued
I'll
my
watch
interest.
the trailer.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
It's
all I
got a
got
trailer
coming.
for it, right?
Yeah. Sunday I might be dropping a Vinland Saga episode 18 because they took a fucking week off. I guess because every time something goes horribly wrong in Japan, they always got delayed shit. Like they have typhoons a lot out there. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, typhoon season.
Yeah, that shit's whack, man. They need to stop that. Like the weather needs to chill out over there. You know, I want to watch my anime.
I thought that Sunday was when This Week in Trash comes out.
No,
Monday.
I usually put it out Tuesdays to
Oh,
Mondays
it's a
or Tuesdays.
Tuesday thing. My
Yeah.
bad.
No, that's too loud.
What the fuck? What's too loud?
Keep it to yourself, Zod.
Fucking
You already
A.
have to mark
Like
this
you're
video
in
down
your
as not
bed
for
next
children.
to a unicorn and you're talking too loudly on the stream. We get it. Fuck.
No,
We can
gotta-
hear you, unicorn.
I
No,
gotta
I still
take
hear
out,
you
so-
whispering. Hilarious.
But yeah, that's why I kept coming on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So perp out.
That's
Mhm.
a great plug, Vegeta.
And of
That's
course,
the best Vegeta.
Facts.
the commander, the co-host, the man who keeps the ship going, and the person who is consistently late. PB.
I had to ride with a friend to Michigan. It was important.
Oh, you
Link.
went to go get some shrooms? Some
No.
drugs?
Close.
Close. Closer than oh, okay, yeah. Close. I get it.
I mean, the strip club is literally on the road in between my house
I would
and
not-
the bridge to Michigan.
Yo, I would
She's
never
like,
go
you
to
want to
Michigan.
stop there? I was like, no, I don't want to stop there. I've been
would-
there one time before with my brother-in-law, and I'm never going back. And I was like,
Yeah.
you'll get in for free. She's like, yeah, I could probably get in there for free. I was like, it has nothing to do with your skill. It has to do with the fact that you carry a vagina between your legs.
What? I go to the bathroom and I hear this. It means you have a vagina carried in between your legs. What?
Yeah.
What?
Women
It
get
was
into strip
PB's plug.
clubs for free.
Oh,
That's how I plug my
that shit's
channel.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find me. Click on my face somewhere in the chat, something like that. Tommy already dropped the link, I'm sure. Here's another link to a video that I did about The Mandalorian and all of its physical plot holes. I call them major mistakes. The first one might be a nitpick, but the other ones are total mistakes, and they need to correct this shit, or I don't see this show being very good. Like, the story might be okay at best, but I can't sit here without pulling my fucking hair out. It's bad. It's real
Batwoman
bad.
is beautiful after battle.
That's the one that it put?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why would it share the Batwoman video?
I got you, yo. I got you. I'm gonna put something up in
Like,
the
I
chat.
literally put share on the Mandalorian's major mistakes, and it does the Batwoman video? You fucking device.
I'm
Oh.
joking.
I think that was a Floridian split.
Totally joking. I just searched your
Gotcha.
channel name and that was the second one. I was like, oh, you mean
That
this
is the
one?
second video. That's a nice short video. If you want to laugh your ass off, you should watch the Batwoman video. You'll laugh very hard. I did when I was making it. I did when I said it originally.
Intriguing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
wrap it up, villain.
And of course, you've been here in the fandom zone. Thank you very much. We've had a sort of a slow day.
Don't
But-
talk about how many people are here. Just fucking wrap it.
Or do I? Anyways,
Jesus.
we are glad that you guys are here. And this Saturday I have a Jedi, the other Jedi, on my stream. we will be having Stig and doing an
Ooh.
interview with him.
Oh.
And then Sunday, I'm going to be doing an interview with Thomas Gelke. So, and then
Did you
next
say
Saturday,
the other Jedi?
yes,
You mean to say the Viking Jedi?
the Viking Jedi. Yes, I'm still trying to distinguish you two out. The unanimated Jedi, the less animated Jedi. Use one of those. Anyways, also next Saturday I will have Josiah Rises on as well. So
Ooh.
Oh, really?
We get to talk to him. Cool.
I'm
yes,
looking
this is
at
my
this.
fandom talk. This is an exclusive interview that I'm doing for
Oh, you're doing like a
not just this
one-on-one scalping?
we'll see. But gonna talk about the different things with his channel, and he just got that to 7,000 subs, I believe.
Hmm?
So, which is a huge thing. So
He's getting there.
I'm really excited to have him, and I'm gonna keep on having other interviews with other YouTubers. I'm working also on getting Vera Dark on here as well. So but that's pretty much my slate. Thank you, everybody. We got some exciting stuff. Plus, I'll be
Did he just put the
actually
letter C in
releasing.
the word slate?
It's rather early.
Plus, I'm going to be dropping a few reviews. So now that my phone shoots pretty decent videos, should be
No, I don't
interesting to
believe
see.
you. Darth Loneliness was right. Lies.
Well, I am a fucking villain. Anyways,
Yeah, but lies are bad. Like, you've had the phone for like how many days?
2.
Where
we
are
could
the
have
videos, Zod?
we could have talked about SpongeBob and how Keanu Reeves is going to be in SpongeBob.
Is he again? That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Keanu Reeves is in everything.
No, we gotta let Zod go so that he can record a video on his awesome new phone that can make great videos, even though he doesn't.
I know what he's talking about. He's going to make a bunch of sex tapes. Nasty.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that. I don't want any of them videos. This better not be porn.
Itchy unicorn penetrates Zod.
Penetrates
Well,
a
you
villain.
guys are gonna have to see. Anyways,
Punishment video releasing at 4 Eastern Pacific.
50 Shades of Zod.
More Eastern Pacific.
That's villain time.
shit.
When did he say that?
I will send you the picture.
He said
Well,
it.
as
Oh
always,
no, that
he
was
typed
that
it.
was the text. Eastern Pacific. Oh God, aren't you on
As
Central
always,
Time?
remember
Yes.
here on the Fandom Zone, the
Stay
villain
black.
who
Central Time, and you say Eastern Pacific.
deal before Zod. Bye, everybody.
We ain't doing that.
No.
Purpose staying white.